crest. 250 over bumps. Flat 2 right and flat 1 left, 60. Go on, go on. 60. Slow 3 left at the wall. Into a 4 left over crest. Into a 4 right down. And 2 left. 100 up. 3 left over crest past the shed. Into a left on crest. Into a long 4 right. Long 4 right here now. 80 down. 3 left. And chicane, 2 bales, right entry. Into a 1 right, 200.
Yeah.
Jump, 80. Jump at sign.
Yeah.
And jump at past rock. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Middle over, jump, go on. And 3 right here. 680. Flat crest, 130.
Yeah.
Slow 3 left into a square left in. Into a long 3 right. Into a turn fast 5 left over bump. 150. Ooh, go on. Crest and 3 left over dip and 1 right over jump. And 4 right. 80. Long 2 left into a 3 right over bump. Only 40 for a square right, don't cut. Into a 6 left past the junction. 80. 1 right over jump. 60 to the bump. 30 to the bump. Into a long 3 left tightens. Into a 4 right over crest. 60. Left on crest. And 3 right. Into a 5 right. And a 5 right opens and tightens. Into a short 5 left. Short 5 left, 60 out of it, to a square right. And 6 left, don't cut past the junction. Into a 2 right over crest. And 3 right over crest. Into a long 4 left. And right on crest, 40. 2 left and 3 right over crest, jump. Into and bump, into bump. Go on, go on, go on. 3 right. Bump into bump. Into 3 right. Into middle over crest. Into a 4 right in. Into a 4 left over crest. Into a 4 right over crest. 40 for a 5 left here. 100. 1 right, 60. Slow crest into a 5 left at the grave. 5 left at the grave. Into a tight 5 right opens. Into a 3 left over crest. And slow crest into a long 5 right past the junction. Into a 3 left. Into a 4 left. 100, push out of it. 1 right over jump and 4 left. Into a 2 right over crest. 40. 4 left over crest and late 4 right. And 4 left. 40. 4 left and 5 right. 80. 5 left and 2 right, 100. 5 left here now and 2 right, 100. Push, 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 push. Turn square right. 40 up. 5 left in. Into a 5 right opens to a 2 right over crest, 40 down. For a caution, 5 right past the junction. 5 right here into a square left. And 4 right over crest. 4 right over crest, go on. 40 to a 2, 40, 5 right over crest. And 2 right. Into a 4 left, don't cut. Into a 4 right. 60 up, hairpin left. 40, tight 5 right over crest. And square left, slippy. 5 right in. And caution, 4 left over crest into a 5 right. and 4 left, and double caution, Chris, into a square right, don't cut, watch this now, and 2 left, push now, and 2 left, 100, down, 1 left over crest, into a 2 right, into a 3 left, and 4 right at the pole, 4 right here now at the pole, into a 2 left, 80 over bumps, 1 right, into a caution, 2 left over crest, jump tight, into a 3 left over bump, into a 4 right, don't cut. Go on, 4 right up over here now, don't cut it, 130 out of it. 2 right over flat crest, 2 right over flat crest, jump here now, 100 after, go on, go on, go on, go on. 1 left and 1 right over crest, 250. 1 left over crest, 1 right, 100. Okay, our crest into a 2 right over crest and 4 right at the lane.
Come again.
Okay, our 2 right over crest and 4 right at the lane. Into a fuck it anyway. Into a short 5 left. 60. Chicane left entry, 2 bales. Into a 1 right.
Yeah.
3 right over crest. 3 right over crest and 3 right over crest again. And 2 right over bump. Into a 3 left. And 1 right. 60. 2 right to a 2 left in. 2 right to a 2 left in. 60. 2 left over crest and crest at wall. Only 60 for a 5 left at the pole, you'll see it. Here it is. 5 right over crest and 4 right. 60 over bumps up. Bash 3 right over crest, 60. 1, 60, crest bump 60. 2 right over bump and care 3 right over bumps. Into a tight 3 left. And right on crest, 80 down for a double caution. Late 3 right narrows into a 4 left slippy. Into a slow crest, into a 5 right.
Yeah.
And 4 left over bump and into a 2 right. Turn on the lights.
Run.
And long 2 left. Opens over crest into a slow 1 right into a turn square right at the wall. And late square left. 40 over bumps. 3 right into a 3 left. Push, 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 push. Into a 3 right over crest. 80. Slow 2 left over crest into a 4 right. Get out the way.
You're down. Come on,
and 3 left. Into a 3 right over crest. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Into a 4 left in over bump.
Come again, come again.
4 left in over bump. 60 for a 60 square right, square right, square right.
Ah, shit, Mass.
Go on, go on, go on. And square left. Into a 3 right. Settle now, settle. Into a 3 right. Into a 2 left over crest. Into a 1 left over crest. 150. Push, push, push. 2 right past the wall. 60.
Yeah.
Slow crest and 4 right over bump. Slow crest and 4 right over bump. Tightens to a 3 right. Opens to a 3 right. 40. You 40. I turn 6 left. Into a 3 right over crest. 60. 1 right and 1 left over crest.
Yeah.
Into a 2 right over crest.
Yeah.
80 down for a square left. You'll see it, you'll see it. Into a square left again. Square left here, into a square left again.
Yeah.
Crest, crest, and crest. Into a hairpin right before the shade.
Jesus Christ, look at that thing.
And 1 left over crest, 60. 3 left over crest narrows, 60. Care 5 right here at the house. And go flat now, flat, push,
Whoa,
push, push. Flat crest and left on flat crest. 130 down the middle. 1 right over bump here now, keep it into it, 100 after it. Go on. 1 left over jump into a 2 right. Into a 3 left and a 3 right kink. 3 left and a 3 right kink here, go on, only 40. For a 4 right over crest into a 4 left. 40, right on flat crest and 2 left over crest. 80 down the middle, caution 5 left at the fence. 5 left here now at the fence. And 4 right kink, 200 push. Crest, only 80 for a 4 left into a 3 right. 4 left here now next. You've 80 after it, you've 80 after it. 4 left into a 3 right. 100, turn square left 40. 4 right over bump and crest jump 40. 40 for a 5 left. And caution, crest jump into a square right before the rock. And square left into a left and crest jump gravel and 4 right. And 4 right here. 40. Caution, long 5 left and hairpin right. Hairpin right. 40. 4 right over crest, don't cut, push now, push. Tight 5 left here now. Tight 5 left here. Into a long 3 right, tightens to a 4 right, don't cut. Into a 4 left and a 2 right 60.
Yeah.
Square right into a square left. 2 left over bump, only 60 for a square right into a square left. 60. 2 left 40. 4 left over crest into a 4 right over crest. And 1 right over crest into a 3 left. 60 down for a caution, 5 right. 5 right into a 5 left. Into a 3 right and 3 left. 60. 5 right slippy. 40. 3 right 60. 4 left over bumps. And very late, 5 right tightens. Opens to a 4 right. This opens up to a 4. And late 5 left at the pole. Late 5 left here at the pole. Into a 5 left at the lane. 80. 4 right at the wall. Into a 3 left. And 4 right into a 3 left. 4 right here into a 3 left. 130 down. 5 right at the pier. Opens to a 3 right. Long slippy. It opens up to a 3.
Yeah.
And you have a flat crest 130. And you have a 3 right 200. You can take it as a 2. Take it as a 2. Go on, push. 200. 3 right, don't, 3 right, don't cut. Into a long 3 left. Into a 3 right over bump. 40. Slow 2 left into a crest bump into a 5 right. And 3 left 100. 1 left 60. Caution 4 right and 3 left. 4 right here now and 3 left. 60. 2 left over crest 60. 2 right, 2 right. Into a crest, into a 3 left. Fast 4 right over bump into a 170. Fast 2 right over bumps 150, keep it into it. Go on. 2 left over crest 130. Go on, go on, go on, go on. 3 left at the gate above here. Only 40. For a tight 5 left, don't cut past the junction. 60. 3 left over finish, 170.
Oh, jeez.